Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Hello, welcome to PDX Rivals Monthly in January. We're coming to you from Portland,
Oregon.
I thought we were in Portland, Maine.
Is there another Portland?
There are many Portlands, actually.
Oh, actually? Oh, what the
yeah,
heck?
there is in fact a Portland, Maine, I'm pretty sure.
Well, we have a pretty cool match. This is my brother.
Yeah, this is Earth.
Don't mistake him for me.
It's crazy. Oh, no, it's great that the audio was static last time, so nobody can notice that I completely
There's no proof.
Because I didn't know you had a brother. So I'm like, oh, that person looks close enough. The Gangers are like, it's probably this Ganger's Forsbird's crazy. I didn't know you had one.
But this is going to be an exciting match. This is Rufon and Ganger on the mic, if you guys can actually hear us.
This is Earth and Salt City on the game.
Yep. Earth is going to be playing fourth. I actually don't know who Salt City plays. You know?
No.
You know who Salt City is?
No.
I don't know who Salt City is. I don't know if they come from Ultimate or Rivals.
They didn't play Rivals here back when we ran Rivals 1.
So, might be a Melee or a Ultimate head that I don't know. Okay, it's going to be cool.
I don't know any Ultimate players.
This guy has 4 jump buttons.
That's awesome. That's powerful. Wait, that's so powerful.
Okay, honestly, controls in this game took a while to get down. Because most of the time you just play at home, and then when you go to a side setup, you're just like, oh, shoot.
I had them down instantly. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just a little different.
Is it the same way in Rivals 1?
I have the... No, it's actually slightly different. The only main different thing is that you bind C-Stick by itself instead of binding C-Stick by inputting it when you're inputting a control.
Gotcha.
But the order, I think, might be slightly different, but I don't know. I just, like... I know what my controls are off the top of my head. Because they're... And to be fair, they're also my Rivals 1 controls, so... And yeah, it doesn't have, like, the ultimate thing where it has the whole controller. Although you can control it on the screen because, oh my god, every time I play ult... Because most of the time I play ult, I play it casually. Which makes it really awkward when I have to say, like, hey, can we go with the menu because the controls are weird for me? I don't want to play with tap jump on. And I just feel like I feel like a nerd who's like, yeah, let's back out. Let's back out again. Let's back out again. Okay, go to controls. Okay, I'll set the controls. It's terrible. I don't understand how.
Oh, they're button checking.
Button checking.
I thought someone
Air
was
taunt.
All right, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be a cool match.
Orcane.
Orcane. What do you think about Orcane?
I don't know. I haven't played this game in the past, like, I haven't really played this game since the last monthly. I'm going to be real with you.
Oh.
Because I went back home for Christmas. I made to play, like, 1 or 2 games, and I did play against, I had a friend visiting, and so I played Rivals 2 against her, and I only played Smash Ultimate. Fun fact about Smash Ultimate. If you download HDR, and then set a strong button, and then uninstall HDR, the strong button will still work.
Oh.
I have a strong,
that's cool.
I have a strong button in Smash Ultimate. But yeah, the entire time, because I've been practicing like proper like ledge drop from, because I didn't realize you had to actually drop from ledge to get invincibility when you ledge dash in this game until like a couple weeks ago. And so I was practicing that, but the problem is that I went into, well, one, I bought all my recovery options, so if you want to beat me, remember that I bought every recovery option. I don't know how ledge works. And 2, I kept trying to do it in Smash Ultimate. I kept trying to ledge dash, and every time I'm just like awkwardly air dodging the stage. I'm just kidding.
You're just trolling. Okay, go die. Classic
Godai
stage.
Delta. No, I do not believe in PS2. I will ban PS2 against Smash players. Well, I mean, it's Godai Delta, but I just think I'm very spiteful about it, you know. I played it exactly 2 Smash Ultimate tournaments actually.
Okay, there's some controller issues going on.
There's something going on here.
He needs to set up his 4 jumps again. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah. Oh, we're moving it very slightly. The the game. Ooh, I heard the controller connecting. I heard a controller.
Okay. This is the worst part about Rivals 2. Controllers just don't work sometimes.
Oh, this is also the case in Rivals 1.
It was the same exact thing. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was. You had to restart the game constantly. Actually, I feel like did they not fix the issue with keyboard players in this game? I feel like I heard that they didn't, which is weird because I don't know. Like that was a problem. Because in Rivals 1, you can't have 2 keyboard players play against each other offline.
That is so funny.
So you had to like seat brackets to try and avoid that as much as possible, but like you could only do so much.
That's so funny.
But I figured, you know, for this game they would have tried to resolve that. But
yeah. Not sure.
I don't think they have, from what I talked with Proto about. But I don't remember.
Was keyboard players like actually a lot in Rivals 1?
Not that many.
Really? Okay.
But like it's enough.
Yeah, where you actually have to worry about it.
But no, there's probably like.
I know BioBurb does.
Outside 50 is probably like 5 players on keyboard, maybe less. It depends.
That's so funny.
It's like Sparks, Bio, Proto. Some other people did it. There's some other like mid to lower players who did it as well. I don't remember.
Wait. I think.
Oh,
it's good.
look at these little slides. Are we gaming? Are we gaming? Are we here?
Okay, it looks like we're gaming. Okay, we got the tourney mode on.
Let's go. Big fan of the level 70 logs.
Okay, cool thing about this tournament is there is a lot of Rivals 1 players that are here.
That's true.
Dow, Ty, you.
Yeah, we got Answer My Pants here. Well, Answer My Pants is a melee player.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ty the guy is a Rivals player, but Answer My Pants is a melee player. And I think we have Answer My Pants today.
So I am gonna be pretty hyped because there's gonna be some. It's Ultimate versus Rivals player.
I'm positively indifferent.
You're not hyped?
This
is the most.
I have not been hyped about this game since it came out. I'm sorry to say. I'm here because I like hanging out with people. How I do in bracket is mostly secondary. Though to be fair, every time I go to a monthly, I'm like, dang, I can't keep letting these Ultimate players win. But then I play the game at home and my computer lags. I'm like, But new computer up online probably like Monday or Tuesday, hopefully.
Rufwan, I'm not gonna lie, you would be really a big retail threat if you played just a little bit.
Yeah, probably. I was a like decent regional threat at Rivals 1, and I did decent on some like majors. Like 25th at UAF. Anyways, the game that's playing.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about the game. I forgot how to comment.
I always forget how to do that. I forget how to word.
Okay, Force Burn F Strong is pretty criminal if you don't know how to deal with it.
How do you deal with it?
You have to.
You just crouch cancel it?
Yeah, you have to crouch cancel it and floor hug it.
So you floor hug and then like jab them?
Yep.
Cool, thanks.
I'm
totally not using this to collect information.
I'll give you any information that you want. It is like his.
What is every single one of Earth's habits?
He likes to fade back a lot. Like he just doesn't approach. Like he just fade backs as he's there.
I love walking directly to my opponent, so that's gonna be a big risk for me.
But he has a solid neutral game. He just waits for his opponents to mess up most of the time.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty reasonable. Like especially this game. Ground game in this game is more emphasized in Rivals 1. Like dash dancing is really strong in this game.
High recovery. Yeah, and that's kind of like why some dash attacks are unreactable. So if you're in dash dancing animation, you can't react to some attacks. Like Force Burn is instant; it comes out instantly. Claren is very, very hard to like react to.
Claren is like the slowest dash attack in the game.
But if you're dash dancing, you can't react to it. You just like throw it out.
What if you're used to your eyes?
A lot of people don't do that.
Nah, I would win. Well, yeah, I've never looked at my opponent in my life. Every time I do, I start getting distracted and it stresses me out.
See, like all these F strongs are just catching every approach option. It's like super hard for Organic.
Why would I look at my opponent? I'm like way cooler. Proceeds to play for 10 minutes.
You're playing crack. You have to look at his beautiful face every single time.
I can't wait for Abs to be in this game.
Is that going to be your new main?
Yes, probably. Unless she sucks, in which case I'm dropping the game.
I hope the next character is cool.
It's Edelus.
Or not next year, after Aether. Like, it's
Yeah, I sure hope they are.
It's gonna be I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a new character.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say any other details by that. I don't know anything else about it. if my tone here implies that I know anything, it doesn't.
Oh, I hope it's. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Rivals universe.
All I'm saying is it's not a far ride to get to Oregon from Washington. So if Dan wanted to come and get me, send out the hit squads. Like, I gotta keep this stuff under wrap.
Yeah, Nintendo Ninjas do.
Yeah, Dan's actually working with Nintendo here.
Okay, we need to talk about it. Okay, Urf has a really good lead. Actually playing really well, keeping his lead, keeping him out.
Urf is about to get upstrung by Orcane. Actually, no Orcane would go for upstrung here because it would be like a stupid thing to do. It's just what I would do.
Oh, that looked like an upstrung to me.
And I believe in myself.
I think yeah.
Okay. So last stock here, pretty solid lead here. You can hold this, but I mean, Soul City's definitely been holding their own, so definitely.
Yeah, this is the field game. Like every game one, you kind of don't know what your opponent does, and then game two, like, you really get to see the adaptation. Unless
I've never adapted in my life.
oh gosh, I was about to say unless group one doesn't adapt.
I've never learned how to adapt. I've never learned how to think about my opponent.
We have Waft online. Actually, what is it called?
Combust.
It's just called Combust.
It's called
Oh my
Combust.
God,
Do not call that Waft.
Waft.
Anyways, wait, no, I shouldn't say what the Nair 1 Combust confirm is called on this family friendly
I
stream.
think I know. I forgot what it was, but it was pretty funny. Back here.
It's not. Unfortunately, was that a reverse hit bear?
I think it was.
I disagree with it on an emotional level.
Bear is so messed up in this game. Was it messed up in Rivals 1?
Oh yeah, it just didn't reverse it, but it was still messed up. Bear and Dare on Force Burn, you just hit those moves and then you win the game. That's all you need to do.
It's basically what this game too is. Dash attack is also insane as well on Forest.
Well, in Rivals 1, you would like baby dash jab into like down tilt and go across half the stage. It was great.
Baby dash jab, that's cool.
You baby dash jab 1-2 tilt boost down tilt and you go across half the stage. If you ever want to like see a bunch of that, watch Spiker play Rivals 1.
Watching her play this game. Better game. Sorry. Oh
Wow. L hating.
I need to give Rivals 1 a chance, or maybe I'll just play like.
You play some
Abza.
Rivals 1 against me.
I'll play Abza just to like feel her out, and then.
Yeah, she's probably the character like 13.
Yeah.
I'm like almost certain.
I'm pretty sure as well.
Because it'll kind of be like character 11's probably either is like Evados or Absa, and then character 13 is gonna be the other one.
Yep.
And then it's just like they chose the wrong one because you know what Rivals needed? Another character that presses a lot of buttons.
God.
You don't have enough of those in this game. It's only like every character in the game right now.
Is Edelus more annoying than Crag?
Yes.
Oh my
I'm biased
God.
though. Crag is probably arguably more annoying in Rivals 1, but I actually didn't like fighting Crag in Rivals 1. I don't mind fighting him in this game. And every person who I know really minds fighting Crag in this game is a Smash player. So
Yeah, my bad. I hate that character. Okay, this is looking a little bit more doable for Soul City, and as I say that, commentator's curse.
Soul City was doing better in game 1 in that position. Had a less of a percent disadvantage on stock 2.
Yeah, Soul City needs to go for like more bigger punishes and just try to.
Oh, for sure. You know, having a punish on lock, like, I definitely feel in this game that if you know, probably it's because I run into my opponent too much, but like, if you hold advantages properly, you can just like do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's a very touch of death heavy game.
Yeah.
Every character sort of has it. Orcane kind of struggles with it a little bit, but he does have like really fast moves, so if he's on it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, we need a tech chase there. We need to like try to like push more on.
Yeah, or we should just like puddle shot to cover the forward tech, and then like down strong to cover tech in place, and then do nothing to cover the other tech in, but like
cover 3 options at that point.
yeah.
So yeah, Urf is just playing super safe, spamming back airs is like really.
Like
really
you have the like lead here. You don't need to play for any risk. You just like send this platform, wait for the ledge option. You don't need to like go for a crazy ledge trap or anything.
Yeah, I'm liking the way Urf plays. Obviously, brother bias, but that's why you're here to defend Soul City.
I am.
You need to even out the bias. Oh. I thought that was a back air off the phone. Okay, this is a big opportunity. If he can edge guard,
Please ledge hog. Please ledge hog.
Oh.
Please ledge hog.
we need to. Yeah, honestly, it is pretty awkward to edge guard first. The first couple times, you need to know how his recovery works to like kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another opportunity. Grab leg.
The Badger can't be edge guarded. Just lives in the smoke forever.
This is the Badger, right?
No, he's a hyena.
Okay.
There was a Twitch comment on Cake Assault on a set in Rivals 1 where someone just said the Badger can't be edge guarded. Just lives in the smoke forever. And it lives in my head.
Okay, we have combust on. See,
We have Combust online.
Okay, this is the opportunity.
Yeah, so like we even have to, we're using stocks here, but like definitely like having Combust online gives a lot more threatening edge guards.
There's some confirms. Maybe the confirms won't work. Working pretty high right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play. I think Earth is just waiting for a backer. Like, okay, that was a really risky down throw. Okay, we need to get something here. Come on, Soul City. Okay, we're getting something started. That was good. Test ledge. Nice.
Nice, fair to cover it.
That's good.
A little over aggressive, but not super punished.
Yeah, and honestly,
It happens. But you can still definitely take this back here.
yeah. Soul City actually did a lot of damage. 1%. Okay, Nair. Kate misses. Yeah, we're just seeing like Earth using the entire stage, running backwards and seeing what the approach options are and just punishing. Okay, this is opportunity.
Nice ledge grab. But I can't too much out of it. I'm glad to see this and the adaptation there.
Okay, grab. Good. A lot of damage for Earth. It's starting to slip away. Soul City needs to take the stock like right now. Or maybe next game we'll take the stock.
There is no next game if Salt City loses us.
Oh, it's not best of 5, right? Yeah, it's best of 5.
Best of 3. There's so many people here.
This is awesome. This is kind of what I wanted.
No, I actually am legitimately glad there's a bunch of people here. As someone who stuck it out going to like 5 to 8 person locals for a couple years, like it is nice that there are more people here.
Yeah. And what do you think about the melting pot? It's so cool to see like every
Smash players perplex me. I don't understand them. They have a different culture. They have a different vibe.
We are a lot louder, I would say. In the rival scene. We also gamble a lot more.
Yeah.
We do randoms. I don't know if you know what that is.
I know what randoms. I've played randoms before. Like I played at Rivals 1 as well. I've done randoms with like Abyss mode on. Like, well, actually, you can't really do it with Abyss mode. I've done Abyss mode. Abyss mode at Rivals 1 is fantastic. Anyways, I might have to play a game.
Me too. So no more commentary, guys.
Au revoir.
Is it a powerful enemy?
how AoE works, sir?
I don't know.
What happens?
AoE.
What happens?
When it
Like,
misses its target,
the target takes less damage.
Okay.
Just the target.
Got it. So 1 dice.
How 7? So I need a 16.
Oh no, they are 17. I'm sorry. They were force hit.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Yeah, so 1 dice.
How 7?
11.
So I need a 5.
Yep.
That's a 5.
Okay.
One dead storm color.
Yeah, my issue with them is they're a unit of 3.
Storm colors?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rivals of Aether 2 is a 2024 video game released by Studio Aether. It is the second video game released in the Rivals of Aether series, although other games have been released by Studio Aether. Currently on screen are Claren and Rano, two characters that were added in the first DLC character pack of Rivals of Aether 1. Rano has lost their stock. In this video game, you want to you want to eliminate all of your opponent's stocks before yours are eliminated in order to win the game. Some alternative win conditions actually exist, like having fun or summoning or gathering all 5 pieces of Exodia in your hand. However, it seems like neither player is really engaging in this strategy here, though I can't really judge on the first one. Nice. That was kind of certified Claren pressing down for that ledge moment. Why did the Rado was above you? That's splendid. The set has ended.
You won't get in my way.
Someone has connected their controller to the game. It looks like it's SawStop. Yeah, we got a Haze and Sauce up here. I think we've seen this matchup a few times between these two players. He's currently on the Maple. She's definitely been playing it a lot more this game compared to Rivals 1, although she was definitely always kind of working on Maple in Rivals 1. Actually, honestly, over 2 years, because like she played the very first tournament I played her at, which is like, that's 2023 or 2022, I can't remember. But yeah, and Sawstep, Smash Ultimate player here, switched to playing Rivals 2, playing Fleet most of the time. I think they said that they've been playing Raster a bit more, but definitely sticking with the Fleet here. Definitely an interesting choice for Haze. Well, I know her Clarence or Maple. She's been playing mostly Maple Fleet, I think. But I know she still like has it to a Claren. And my understanding is that this matchup, Claren Fleet is not too hot for Fleet, but very spectacular to just do the character that you trust yourself to win with, and not just going for the counter pick for the sake of the counter pick. Especially because I know Sawstep has had a lot of practice against Claren because she plays with Gengar. Or Sawstep, they play with Gengar a lot. Nice there, gonna be stealing my first stock out there with an up B. I think that's gonna steal that stock there. Yep. Got knocked too far away to recover. Pushing SD there. Nice. Good confirm there. Haze up 2-0 here. Heading into game 3, I believe, if I keep track correctly. So, one more game and Haze will be moving on. Oh, looks like we have Sawstep pulling out that Raster. They mentioned they've been working on having a Raster as of late, so we'll see how this plays. I have not seen the Sawstep Raster yet. You know, I was reading the Rivals House FAQ, and they were talking about like how they don't really want to make major system changes outside of like off season at the end of the year. So I think it'd be really funny if every year they just had like massively different system mechanics. I'm not sure this would be a great idea, but it would be very funny. Like next year they like swap out Crash Cancel, add in like Drift DI and a bunch of other like Rivals 1 stuff, and then the year after that they go, I don't know, like have directional shields and then like some mix of things. I think that'd be great. That would be very funny. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but it would be very funny. That up, he's gonna kill. Or do you got less stock for resource up here, so we're gonna have to see if they can make it out of here. A slide. Yeah, up air. Oh, not up air. Unfortunately, I lose your stock there. Last stock here, but hi. Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's a wrap.
Anyways, yeah, we currently have Ants in My Pants versus Gengar. Now, Ants in My Pants is a well-known melee player. Very good at holding up brackets. Kind of the goat at that, actually. Much like Forsburn, Ants in My Pants actually has a clone known as Ty the Guy, and sometimes people get them confused, but let me know that it's Ants in My Pants that's playing right now. So yeah, I actually haven't seen Ants in My Pants like play this game, like at all. Which is, of course, you know, I never saw Ants in My Pants play Rivals. I only saw Ty the Guy play Rivals. But yeah, it looks like we're, you know, down a stock here, but like if you just hit the Glarin, they'll probably die. Why did he is Tom with welcome Tom with both the clones? What is your problem? Oh my god. Oh wait, that Sour Bear was kind of crazy. Sour Forward Bear? Not gonna lie, as a really dumb bit, I was really tempted to just bring my laptop here and just start playing Factorio in the middle of the bracket. Although I'm out of bracket now, so it wouldn't be a nuisance. That rolls on ledge, getting caught. So, you know, off stage here. Clone. You know, like, Ants is still in this. It's not over till it's over. Good stalling, good recovery there. Oh, you have been hit by, you've been struck by. Forward through, forward strong. Looks like we're 1-1 here. We're on Tempest Peak, brought to you by not being Tempest Peak for Rival Base 1. You know, I never really thought about all the, like, they really put all the, they have those floating rocks there. You're not allowed to get to, you know, the little tower there. Weirdly enough, whenever I search for Tempest Peak Rival Base 1, I can never find, like, the original thing. I can only find a workshop image for Tempest Peak, but with like the background changed. Yeah, we've got an owl here with the statue. I never really looked at the statues on Tempest Peak. Now that I think about it, like right here, we got an owl guy, and then on the top left, that's like it's a lizard. They got horns. Could be a goat. I mean, there is a well-known goat who hangs out on Tempest Peak. Not in the game yet, but you know. You know who else is in the game yet? Tropius. It's a dang shame. The devs won't listen to me. I should learn how to do character modding for Rivals of Aether 1, and put Tropius. It's been a bits for so long. Give me a project. You can have kind of like a, you say, like I'm thinking maybe something like, you know, all of Tropius' abilities are like sun-based, right? Because you have Chlorophyll, you have Harvest, you have the other one. Solar power? Is this solar power? Hold on, I need to look about Tropius. So you can have it kind of like, you know, Leaf Fit Trainer. She has like the salute the sun thing, right? Deep breathing. Like instead it's like sunny day. And I don't know if you do time anything, but just like you know, kind of having that kind of buff. Not like in the same way, you know, kind of like so you can have like a stage control kind of vibe. Or like in the field they get powered up or something. But what would you want it to do exactly? That's a great question. Also, just you like you would want someone to be able to like, interact with the gimmick, right? Like, you know, it's the score for solar power. And you know, like Gengar now down onto the last stock. Ants, you know, coming back here. The no fun zone. Also known as the no smoking zone in this matchup. Wait, does smoke not come up like... When you blow up clone, does it not put smoke? Or is it because, like, Ants was in the field? So, like, or did it... You know what? Clone only ever gave out smoke in Rivals 1 when it was hit, not when it was exploded. I forgot the mechanics work. Nice, upper backer, up a stock here. It's game 4 here, so... Down strong, ledge cancel. pop. New pressure. Love to see it attack. Could have been. Down tilt combust. Not going to quite close the stock here. Up strong, not going to get it either. Upkeep never works. But we get a shield break, down strong, with down strong, and then close it out with another down strong. So we're going into a game 5 here. You have been deceived. Big fan of the mouse cursor on the screen, by the way. Oh no, Answer My Pants is losing. Not quite getting enough charge on that to seal it out. How strong? And then you're gonna wait, and then you're not gonna bear immediately. What? You can just shield it? That's so messed up. You're not gonna die. Anti my pants never die. Side special from Rivals of Aether 2 and Rivals of Aether 1.
You won't get in my way.
That's why I got that. I got a lamp. A magnifying glass with an O-ring. Like
See double.
Get in my way. in my way. Get in my way.
I'm just gonna make all of those cards dead cards in your deck. So I put.
So commentary is here all day. We finally got people here. Yeah, we had a lot of people here today. Pretty sick. It's like 20-something people. So I just focused on TO and getting the reset and not really come here. But we're here now. We got top 3. This is Ty versus Sofstad. They have not played in Rivals 2. They played in Rivals 1. It was very lopsided in Rivals' favor. The Rivals in Ty's favor because Sofstad is much better at Rivals 2 than they are at Rivals 3. Agreed. And Ty is also very good at Rivals. So
He's also very good at this game. This is cool to see because Fleet wasn't in Rebel 1. So it's cool to see like Ty and he uses a leader. But I played him. He plays a lot more different than a lot of force he plays.
Ty is definitely, in Rivals 1, he was definitely one of the better force sprints around. He kind of was put in a lot of the same place as a lot of the rest of us, where we're so far away from everything else in the Pacific Northwest that he couldn't really travel to get work in decent Corvallis, so it makes it even more difficult.
Which is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so he's like, you know, it's like 3 hours out here, so it's a drive away from the biggest airport in the region, and then we're already, the biggest airport of Portland is already way far away from everything else.
Right.
We don't get any advantage of a transfer or anything, it's just expensive. So he didn't really travel or do anything, but like had he traveled, he'd probably be in like for top 50, like top 20 range for Rivals 1. He was genuinely very good.
I was pretty blown away by his playstyle, and obviously he's in top 3. That must mean something.
And this honestly doesn't surprise me. Like I
really?
played him before Force Sprint came out. Wasn't great. He was about where I was. So, you know, the most uneventful mediocre Rivals footage. He was just playing random characters because he's played other characters, but like Force Sprint has always been his main.
Yeah.
You know, you play a game long enough, you pick up some other ones. So we experimented with like Zetter and you know, other characters. But once Force Sprint came out, he was pretty much instantly like, okay, yeah, he's still a problem.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He was saying that Force Sprint is similar enough to where I am in Rebel 1, but I've heard the opposite. Like some Force Sprint like him. He's getting a lot different.
I'm gonna say some harsh words. I see a lot of Rivals players, Rivals 1 players that didn't like Rivals 2, and a lot of the time when I'm reading between the lines, I go, okay, so you're not used to the new mechanics. They haven't clicked. You're worse at the game. And you're not learning them, and you don't like the game. It's sort of like a player issue, but you're a little frustrated. So you know, it is what it is when it comes to that. Like, and that's different than like if you have grievances, because I have grievances about Rivals 2, don't get me wrong. I still like the game. I still really wish Drifty out was still a thing. Especially as a Vox main.
Right.
But like, you know, that's a different situation than like, this game's terrible, they've ruined it, it's no longer Rivals, you know. That narrative got so long.
Yeah, it attracted so many players. So like there has to be something that people enjoy, and you should try to adapt to it, try to have fun with it, and stick it out for a bit. I feel like
Yeah,
people were complaining
to be fair,
too
it
fast.
was easier for me because I came to Rivals from
PM,
PM,
right? Yeah,
so
yeah.
like a lot of this is very familiar already. Like even if you're out of like practice, because I've really been playing nothing but Rivals 1 for the last however many time.
Try something different. How long has the game been out? Rivals 1. It's been out probably
2015.
Rivals 1.
Yeah. 2015.
2015.
Yep.
It's
So-
been that long. Wow.
So 10 years now.
So yeah, the game has to have an upgrade to compete with other games. I think it's good. And I love this game. The company's trying.
I don't think the company is really worried about necessarily competing with other games as much as they are making their own game and still having it do well. Because there is space for multiple games to exist.
Yeah,
But that again, that is so hard to deal with.
it's so quick and you can react.
Yeah,
Wow.
now imagine dealing with that.
With no ledge.
For 9 years with no ledges, playing a character that has to recover low. Because it gets worse, because if you try to go over, you have back air, so you get soft back air, down air anyway.
Right.
And if you DI that up and away, you get back aired again. You just die. So, like, yeah, it's a ledge trap. You got to figure out how to get above it. Or sweet spot ledge and somehow, like, you ride the wall enough to actually tech. Because they'll send you, like, at an angle away from the wall.
It's so messed up. And it does the same thing in this game too, where oh my god, his clone usage
Is very
the
good.
best
Yes.
I've ever seen out of a sportsman. Like
That has always been the case with Ty. He knows what he wants to do with. It's not even necessarily that like you're judging which one is the clone. It's that he knows how to put pressure on you with the clone.
exactly. When he pops it and then he gets a huge punish out of it. I don't see that many force doing that.
I find a lot of force burns end up not mixing people up. Like they're trying to mix you up with the clone, but you know what they're doing with it, so it doesn't work. Whereas Ty is going like 2 reads into it.
Yeah.
And he does that on the first read. So
it was super hard to adjust to. Once he had clone out, I was like super scared, and I think that's what happened with that too.
in theory, it shouldn't be as much of an issue for Fleet because projectile just gets rid of clone. But the thing is with clone is it still forces an interaction out of it.
Exactly.
Like, you have to react.
Oh, this is a really huge option. If Salsa
Never mind.
gets this, oh yeah.
So little bit.
We need one good off stage and then we can back down. Ty's like keeping the lead pretty well. Not doing anything crazy.
I find Ty is oddly much better at playing from behind than playing with the lead.
Really? He just locks in.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that. There was like multiple times in that set where he was down and then he just
Yeah.
suddenly wasn't down anymore.
Yeah.
We've yelled at Ty for years because there were numerous times he'll go down like 2-0 and then make it game 5. Like, if you just didn't have to reverse 3-0 people all the time, you know?
You could do better. I think, to be honest, it feels like he adapts really.
Yeah,
really
no, he
well.
does. He does.
He tries to like really mix up his game before he plays. So maybe that's it. Like he needs to feel out the opponent first.
I feel like some of it is also, like, that's definitely true, but some of it's also just kind of, it's fine. You know when you're playing a set and you're like, no, it's fine, and then you're about to lose and you're like,
huge
oh.
opportunity.
Oh, he messed
Oh.
up. He messed up.
Wow, Salsa took it.
He meant to up the into the
Oh wait, we were talking for like a couple seconds. Man. Salsa just won the game. Okay,
Yeah.
1-1. Okay. What do you think Forceburns' best stages are? Because I actually don't know.
He likes platforms.
Likes
for
platform.
sure. I would want to go to Battlefield. I don't even know the rival. Yeah, Kodogo. It's going right there. So,
You already know.
yeah, Forceburn plays very well from plats. And if you're playing a Rivals 1 player, plat drops were the way to go in Rivals 1. Like, you spammed plat drops. Because you have no shields to really deal with it. And movement was even easier.
Yeah, the plat boosting thing too, right?
That was the thing, but if you're dropping through a plat, it's less important. Something Ty loves to do is moonwalk down air. Like,
Yeah, like that.
yeah, except for if you're going low, he will just moonwalk fly at you and go for it. I've had times where he has tried that against me when I'm like way in the top right corner. I'm like, what are you doing, Ty? He's like, but what if it hit? I'm like, in no world would that have hit me.
Oh, this is pretty even right now. Like you said, I was like ahead and maybe. No.
What I've noticed about like soft step, I think needs to start playing more defensively because you are not going to outbox force burn. Like it's not going to happen.
Yeah, you have to like pick your opening and just like try to edge guard. Okay.
Yeah, like you have to force some sort of interaction out of them, and Fleet has the tools to do that.
Right.
Like as much as we're talking about cloning, like Fleet's whole playstyle is that. So
That's a cool way to. He puts the smokes on the top instead of on the very ground.
yeah, well he wants to be up there.
That's super.
He likes being force burn is very good when they're above. So it's unintuitive for people that haven't really played like these characters.
Yeah,
Because that's usually not a good spot to be.
Yeah, it's cool to see like the difference between what he's doing and other ones. Because now the smoke just got released, and this is like it was up for like the entire stock.
Yeah, and force burn downer is messed up. Because the way I've always described it is like you either have a spike that kills, or you have a smash deck in the air that kills. There is no sour spot. I refuse to say that's a sour spot. You still die.
It launches you so far for a silent spot.
Imagine if Markdown had worked that way.
Broken.
Like since day one. Of
Oh,
the,
that was dead. Yeah. Death at 80.
that can happen. Fleet's rough.
This is like.
Who do you think the better character is out of these two?
Oh. I think Forrest.
I'm saying.
Oh, really?
I'm high on Fleet. I think Fleet's nuts.
Still nuts.
Still nuts. I think it was really funny because they exaggerated. Where they're like, wow, my speed is awful. I can't get out of combos. Can't move anymore. And I'm like, bro, I played Lockside. I don't want to hear it, man.
Yeah, she still has like really messed up running good neutral.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah,
I've always felt that she is like S tier up, and like maybe not as good as Raster, but in the same tier, you know.
That was insane. He used the phone and.
It'd be looking for a lot of like edge guard setups on the Ty loves. All right, Combust. Unfortunately, Combust works a little differently now. I don't know if Ty is adjusted. Because if Rivals 1, it would just straight up kill you, like no matter what. But here you need the spike response. So he just used it to just get away. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, this is a huge opportunity.
Yeah, because if you're
She
Ty,
died.
yeah,
Wow.
that game
Wow.
that game's big too, because you don't want to go down and lose the counter pick.
2-1 tie. Deceived. These games are pretty quick and close.
Yeah, so the funny story about that is that PDX Rivals has always been like a more defensive area. And not like campy, but like we want to play neutral. And Ty has been the one person that doesn't want to play neutral. So he has been forced to get good at neutral by, we have Saroas, who is a very cloud-heavy APSA, so they were playing True Zoner, like as true as you get. You have me, who's just sort of, I want to play neutral. I'm not going to be very high APM, like I'm doing my stuff. You have AZ, who is the
very defensive, and then do we count Hayes as defensive?
Like Hayes is kind of just all around good. I see you, Gurf, in the chat. Ty did indeed show up. Stream can't hear it.
Last time, the audio was not which is unlucky. Hello, Gurf. Hello, Gurf. Hope he's doing good. Oh, wow, what a crash. Neutral feels like Ty just has a lot of bigger range, which is kind of weird to say. F smash, back air.
Trying to tell.
Huge conversion there. That's the kill.
All right, if anyone's in chat, you can tell if the audio is good. I think the game audio might be a little bit.
Huge cape F smash.
I feel like Cape is so much harder to deal with in Rebels 2 than Rebels 1.
Yeah.
I can't even really point out why. It just like seems to work more.
It's so fast. Was it fast in that game too?
It was pretty okay. But like there was usually Cape was a setup in Rebels 1, but it just felt like there were easier ways to do it. Maybe it was just the faster parry time.
Soft step is getting like zone, which is crazy. You're supposed to be the zone. You have to kill that sauce step. No. Okay, up smash. Okay, finally took the stock.
Why did they buff Fleet's up smash to have the medium hitbox kill now? That's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
That they did not need that.
Okay. Good combo. See, this is the thing about Force Burn, which makes him like kind of weaker compared to the cast. He's not explosive and he's better, faster. He like hits you 2 times and then tries to find another hit like a
I feel like he can be though,
You can't be with combust.
especially with Combust.
Yeah.
I feel like with the right setup, he is terrifying.
So, but those are like, you know, 2-piece combos. Dash attack into up tilt or forward air, but you know.
I still think Force Burn is a pretty damn good character.
Yeah, I agree. I think he has the best neutral and the best like mid-range game. On par with like Claren. But he just doesn't like explode you. Oh wow.
I wouldn't say Claren is like. The one thing about Claren is like not having to projectile really hurts.
Yeah.
Especially in this game.
I still think Claren's messed up. But he's doing
No, she's really good. I'm saying like purely from a neutral perspective, it's kind of
Yeah.
just you have one game plan and that is let them not get in because I have big hitboxes.
Force Burn has like a really like diverse. You spoke.
Snipes.
That was insane. And it's the last stock. Sawstuff is down 1 game though.
Yeah, if Ty wins, he just wins. So Sawstuff can't lose this game. This is losers.
This is losers. Losers. That's so dirty.
96%. Remember when he was even 2 seconds ago?
Amazing. This is the conversion. Sawstuff needs a miracle.
How did all those moves miss? From both of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, is the forward air or forward hit connect better or the back hit?
It pulls them up and in.
So you want to hit
So
the
you want
hit?
to they want the if you're Force Burn, you want the enemy standing like directly in front of you, basically touching them. Yeah,
makes sense.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about upcape, and I'm like, it works effectively the same way as
way,
Rivals
yeah.
1. It is true if you're in the right spot. I see a lot of people trying to cape people out of the air, and I'm like, that doesn't work. They're
Yeah.
just going to DI out of that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, wow, it's so inconsistent. It's such a terrible move. I'm like, no, you're just doing it wrong. And if you're doing that, that's why you'll see a lot of Force Burns. If they upcape someone in the air, they'll upcape down smash.
Yeah. Up kick down smash. Oh yeah, that's good for it. What do you think about this? Because Hayes doesn't play Claren in this game. Hayes plays Maple, and has Hayes plays Maple
Against Force Burn,
against you know
historically in Rivals 1, Force Burn has been a problem for Maple.
oh, a problem. So this is a
Yes.
bad matchup. Yeah.
I don't know how it plays out in Rivals 2, but if Rivals 1 is anything to go off of, this is not good for me. It was actually a problem with LTs, if you know who LTs is.
Yes.
All of their characters are bad against Force Burn. So, you know, they would just struggle against Force Burn. Because they had, like, they knew Crag, Zetaburn, Maple. All of those are terrible against Force Burn. So,
This, yeah, from this game, Maple is just annoying. But
Maple's so good, dude.
kind of cool to see like how. Do you think does Ty have a secondary for it?
None of Ty's secondaries are good.
To beat this? Yeah.
Ty's secondary was losing to Wet Dogs Organ. Like, genuinely? Oh,
Whoa.
okay, just going down there. Alright, Ty tripped you. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, if you just rolled,
Yep, you would have been fine. Missed the timing a little bit.
to be fair, I feel like it's trickier in this game than it is in PM or Melee.
The timings of like
Stricter, I feel.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was so far behind. That shouldn't surprise me anymore, but it's so high up.
Wow.
Oh, reverse hit,
I
DIing
hate that
away
reverse
the other
hit.
way.
What?
What I hate about the forward air is if you're at the ledge of the forward air, it still like makes you slide off and spike you anyway.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, the amount of times I've tried to like arm-protect the ledge and just scream to my death. Because like sometimes that happens after you arm-protect too. You arm-protect and then you fly downward. Yeah.
It's so.
In my mind just thinks like arms attack should be like how it was in any other game. You just go straight out at all times. Not the case in this game. At least not with Maple Fair anyway.
play that role a little bit. And it goes.
Really good air dodge. Accidentally SD'd, unfortunately.
Yeah, Hayes, get to take it off. You're doing really well. You have to keep gas.
So there's some interesting history here.
Uh-oh.
Hayes has literally never beat Ty.
What?
Never.
Never.
Never. Because historically, the way it went is Ty got very good at Rivals 1 before Hayes got very good. Hayes was always around Ty. Well, not always. Hayes came kind of like the second generation of players. And so did Ty. But Ty got really good,
Really fast.
became the best player in Oregon. And then Hayes got very good during the pandemic. So in that time between the pandemic and now, Hayes just hasn't, and they've had close sets, but Hayes just hasn't been able to quite get over it.
Oh, that. Oh. God, that would have good.
Yeah, I was expecting another.
Down air. All you need to edge guard with War is done.
Oh, this could be really bad though.
Yep.
Oh,
Cover.
oh, never mind. The clone cover.
Yep. Down smash. This is a scary situation. I feel like in the scramble situation,
No jump.
Maple is better. Ooh.
Ooh, good deal.
Oh, forward air missed. Oh.
Okay. Lily
Okay.
just in the right spot. Back air.
No way.
First hit. Nope, still alive.
It's dangerous.
The stage is huge, and I feel it's really working out for Hayes.
Risky down smash.
Yeah, they just want to
just
win
wanna
at
kill.
this point. They're both just kind of fishing.
Oh,
That's really good forward air. I think that's it.
No, that is it. He used clone, so
It was on cooldown.
It was on cooldown.
Yeah.
Wow, what a first. Hayes also has deed, so good job on Hayes to like bring it back, keep composure. This is a hot stick. Like old times. Yeah, I've never seen. Honestly, this matchup I've never seen a lot. Maple versus Forestburn.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it too much in Rivals 2, but I've seen it a lot in Rebels. It's pretty common. Because, like, we had Take Assault playing against Soul Rifle and LDs. And, yeah, there's always... Every region had a really good Forestburn. And then everyone's like, nah, Forestburn's not as good here. I'm like, you guys are nuts. We were, like, the only region where we're just like, Forestburn's really good. Like, everyone just kind of thought that. Ty has always been pretty high. Ty also, like, his mindset on Rivals 1 was interesting. He thought, like, Clarence was the worst character in the game.
He just told me that, yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely not true for Rivals 2, for sure. This is an interesting stage pick. I don't mind it, because Forceburn likes to kill off the top a lot.
This is Ty's counter pick. So, I'm actually surprised at how much this.
It's interesting. Yeah, I don't, like, I can see it from both characters, because, like, if you want to counterpick Maple, you just want Maple not to have a big horizontal stage with platforms to run away. Because Maple's really good at platform camping and just kind of being a nuisance in that way. Whereas Forceburn wants a small stage, but Forceburn also likes to go on the top. So it's sort of like, how are you killing? Are you killing spiking them? Then the stage is fine. If you're killing off the top and relying on that, the stage may be a problem.
I think his thought is people actually kill from the top more. Up smash is
Down smash.
Oh, down smash, you're right. Oh, that's interesting.
And Kai has been killing with up smash quite a bit.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe just smaller stage. So you just have to
Oh, okay. Not sure what that tether was. That is a mistake. It's always wild when you see like Cape F smash and they just go nowhere. That's so weak.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no mistake. Maybe that's why to get away from the tether up air. Yeah, I think this is the right stage pick. With that in mind.
Ace is doing a good job controlling like stage a lot. High up in the mid, not as much.
I feel like Cape down smash is better. Like, forward smash sucks.
Ooh. They buffed it to attack.
It still sucks.
Yeah, it still sucks. Oh, that was a bust. Damn, down tilt to plus. Even
Yeah,
bread
it's
and
still
butter.
true. We watched so many years of that happening in Rebels 1. It still works. All right, Ty needs to get percent here now.
Yep. Hayes needs to stop. That was a crazy up smash. Whoa!
Good clone.
Dead.
33%'s not a lot.
Yeah, and this, especially in this game, I feel like
Yeah.
a 50% lead isn't even that much.
No,
yeah,
it's not.
100.
If I'm starting to get them about like 70, 75, I'm feeling good about that stock. And oh man,
Oh.
just not holding out at all, just getting stuck straight upward. Up airs can be brutal in this game.
Okay, opportunity goes for it. Oh. Continues the pressure though.
Yeah, there's not really any reason not to go for that because Force Burn is most likely going to be gone.
Oh, that's a punish. Okay. Ability.
Tether holding out, won't be true, not yet.
This is another tense situation. Like it could go any way, either way. Okay, we're not seeing that big of a scramble. Oh,
DIing overload.
so good. Oh, messes up the tether. Hayes might have been on the left of him.
Bad trade of Ty, but
Okay, up smash. Oh, that. I can't believe that killed. Oh, it was 140 on me.
after hit, yeah, I'm just the stage is huge, so I was kind of surprised.
Wow. That was another close game. Like both games so far could have went either player's way. First game was a bit more of a scramble. That one was like.
And this is how it's kind of been going. Like later on, like Hayes was just getting closer and closer to Ty, and Ty after a certain point with Rivals 1, it came up. He's like, I think I get you now. I've been playing so much I don't care anymore. And kind of like, you know, the competitive. He reached his goal, and then he ended up for the longest time he didn't have a top 8 medal. Because at Crest 1, we only had medals for top 5, and he placed 7. So that was the meme for years. So he finally got a medal. I don't remember what he got a medal at. And I was like, well, that's the last goal I had. You know.
What is else to do?
And now he's married and has a job.
Family,
Yeah.
Well, you have to graduate someday. So I don't want to get married. Not.
I'm not married, and I still don't care about
Yeah,
being that
that's
competitive. So
Well, you have a lot. Oh, that kill. That was. Oh, that was.
up cape down tilt, interesting. I think Ty was waiting for the roll, and then everything happened.
You know what's weird? Hayes picked this map.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
What the heck? I thought Maples hated this map because of this, you know, how recovery works. Okay.
I feel like that isn't true because like you usually have tether.
Oh.
I definitely would not want to deal with. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter dealing with force downer on this map because like if you're dead, you're dead. So,
Yeah, you can't wall tech though. It's scary.
but you can't wall tech force down air anyway.
Oh, if he sends you out, yeah, I guess so. Okay. Control.
I guess if doing that at low percent could be really a problem because you can't side B to the wall. Yeah, I started when I first started playing Rivals 2. I banned the stage like every time, but over time I've just stopped doing it. Yeah, well, I mean, that it's like if I'm blocked, I'm never going to Armada, and I don't want to give them fire capital and let them run away.
Right. Yeah, Locks has so many bad, much more bad stages.
I feel like it's just those two. I don't mind any of the other ones. Okay, just hit.
Kill
Screw Lily.
Maple.
What a stupid plan. Screw nature.
Down smash? Oh, that was not.
I feel like jab reverse down air would have been really gross. Yeah. Do it again. Come on, just do the down air. Genuinely that would work.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
Hayes
dead.
is dead.
That's dead.
Yeah. I feel like Hayes probably could have done a last second, like just try to throw a seed to survive. Because Ty was standing there and wasn't trying to avoid it. That was really like Ty move. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I like it. We're both just like,
Okay.
oh no. The moment
Off
they get the
stage.
back throw.
Nice. Wow. Sets up clone to cover. Okay. Yo. Why is heating up? Oh. I thought that was it. Like, react. I don't even comment.
We are a reaction YouTube channel.
It's tight, man.
All right, there you go. Got the roll time.
Okay, 2-1. Hayes is favored. This is gonna be the first time Hayes beats Ty.
That's a wrap.
Thoughts?
Could be. Could be.
Okay, what do you think Ty needs to do better? Because I feel like neutral is good. It's just like
Play the game more.
the game more.
that really has been, because Ty just really has not played that much.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like,
Doesn't know like the different things about Maple. Maybe.
Hayes is a lot more in practice.
Yeah.
Their execution is definitely a lot better. Their punish game is certainly a lot better.
Yeah, like you said, like maybe Ty could have gotten more down smashes in some situations.
The jab reverse down air is just gross. Like, it sets up for that so well. And it's so much easier to see that when you're watching compared to when you're playing. Like, I've told that to so many people, like, you can see so many things on commentary that you never would see when you're playing.
Exactly.
You don't have to do it with your hands. You just watch it.
A lot of people. Oh, is that gonna kill? Oh my god. That's disgusting.
This is Ty's counter pick, right?
Yep.
Interesting that Hayes left the stage open, but it's not a bad Maple. To me, this would be like Force Spring's best stage in the game.
I can see it.
Because Force Spring's best stage, well, one of his best stages, Rivals 1 was blazing at the beginning. It's the one that's everything's on fire and has that big long. It was kind of like Yoshi's with the big top plat and then a big bottom plat.
No idea.
Yeah, you didn't play Rivals 1 either.
Sorry, Jared.
But it basically just had one long plat on top, one long plat on bottom. That was a little bit wider than the top one. So you had to deal with Force Spring plat dropping off that over and over. So stage control on that map was genuinely the top plat. It wasn't the bottom plat, which is super weird for like Smash players to figure out how gross plat drops are in Rivals 1.
Okay. Ty actually took a stock.
Down 100% and dead. It's looking really bad.
Fully charged F smash.
Ty's got to win this game, or he is out.
Yep. At third. Yep.
Is this 2-1 right now? Did Ty take a game?
I took a game.
Okay.
Oh, that's an opportunity.
I don't blame the mash down air at ledge. That's super difficult to deal with.
Okay. Opportunity.
Ooh.
Get something out of here, Ty. And back up. And
Yeah, that's where clone is so effective. Because like, even though you're doing a totally unsafe up smash on your shield, you have clone running behind you, so you can't let go of shield. If you grab, you get hit by clone. So. No, F smash sucks. I'm surprised we haven't seen FK with down smash. In this game, I wouldn't say this is running away with it. Yeah, no.
And now we're even.
90% lead.
Okay, Hayes needs to keep himself composed, and then try their best to not get hit. Oh!
Gareth did say Ty got the 7th place medal for Crest 1. That is true. I'll talk about that after this game.
Okay. Huge.
Oh, that would have been it. That would have been game. And that's still game anyway. I think every stock was taken from an F smash at ledge. That was close. Good stuff to Ty for basically not playing this game. He's carried by Force Burn yet again. But Gurf was saying he got the 7th place medal for Crest 1. So Gurf made literally cardboard medals
and
for
gave
the
them
7th placers and gave it to Ty. That has become a tradition.
That's so.
All right, let me report that. That was 3-1 Hayes.
Yep.
So
And I have
technically
to
the first time Hayes has ever beaten Ty. Hey, grab Ty and throw him over here, would you? Yeah, get Ty over here before you do that. All right, we're going to be going to grand finals. It's going to be Ganger versus Hayes. Technically the 1 versus 3 seed, but it might as well be the 1 versus 2 seed. Sawstep was seeded above Hayes because the last time Sawstep was at an event was BRD. They made top 8. They beat Hayes to go to top 8, so they were seeded higher just based off results. But I think it would have been an odd case where the lower seed or the higher seed winning would have been an upset. So that's interesting. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was the first time Hayes has ever beaten you.
That's the first time Hayes has ever beaten me playing Force Burn.
Okay.
Hayes took other sets off my secondaries pretty frequently in Rivals 1. But yeah.
Interesting. It's kind of sad to think that he's never really got the chance. Well, I mean, they got chances, but like Rivals 1 is done, so they never really, because they were going to at some point.
Yeah. I mean, the last set we played was at Crest 2, and that was Game 5, last stock, last hit. I happened to
And
win.
I'm gonna be real, you were playing
on
like garbage
DI.
that day.
I was not playing great. Yeah, but
That was a weird day because like you and Soul were both playing so bad that day.
but I got my medal. Yeah, this
And
was,
then you could stop caring.
I know, for real. This was fun playing Rivals too, though. I was telling some people that at the end of the life of Rivals 1, we were getting, what, 5 to 7 people kind of on average at a monthly. And now I come back. There are 5 Rivals players. However, there's 19 more people from Melee and Ultimate and who knows where else. And it's just like, okay, there's some new blood, and each game kind of like the members of Melee and Ultimate have different strengths that the Rivals players don't have, and so you're having to learn on the fly, like, okay, this is what your strengths are, this is what you're punishing me for that I'm not used to getting punished for. And so just playing through this bracket and having to, you know, kind of adapt to different play styles and stuff, it was a lot of fun because I haven't been in bracket in a little while.
Yeah, this has been, again, it's just PM again, the same thing happened with PM. Oh, I'm going to go walk over there and put payout first and second in front of them. I'll be right back.
Pay out for third? You're killing me. I come all the way here? Okay. You get my $3 back for entry. And we're running back winners finals. Who would have guessed? Our arguably best Rivals representative in Hayes. Going to be up there. I think Ganger, who I understand has been having some strong performances recently, going to be defending his title. Looking forward to that. And Jarek has just put the money in front of them. I'm never more motivated than I am when there's $10 sitting in front of me.
So it was a good amount of money. So we changed the payout, buy-in technically a little more. Because we had it set up so it was $8, so it was $5 venue fee, $3 for Rivals. I'm like, I'm just going to buff it $2 more, so people aren't going to care about paying $5. So it's $5 in the bracket for people. We have 21 people, 2 DQs. So it's $105.
Yeah.
So it's 55 first place, 35 second.
Ooh.
Yeah, good amount of money.
Good.
And I'm giving you your third place right now because I have it on me. You get $15.
Oh
you get $5
gosh.
back.
This is going to pay for my Wendy's Biggie bag. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, $8 was kind of a weird, arbitrary amount. Just because coming out of your wallet, it's like, I need to come up with this exact before I walk away with 2 opportunities. Today,
Who has cash on them?
me, today, I hand him a Hamilton, and I walk away. How nice is that?
Yeah, and $5 also has a TO. $5 is so much easier to deal with.
Yeah.
It's easier to split 5.
Doing your math is a lot easier that way.
Yeah, usually we just do percentages and just do it like mathematically. I looked at it, it's like 105, all right, 55, 35, 15. That sounds about right, whatever, ship it.
I think you're 55, 30. Oh, yeah, okay. That took me a minute, but our TOs are required to get math certifications for this.
I did no math, being real. I just went, that feels about right. I looked at it and I went, I want at least third place to at least get something back than what they paid.
That I do appreciate that.
Because before it was like we had so little people that it was like, well, you got something for second place. You didn't really make money back, but you lost less. Yeah, that was pretty good. None of us were here for money.
Sometimes I would do the locals for Rivals 1, and I'd be like, I got second place. I'd be like, how much did you win? I'd be like, I lost $4. Dude, look, there's Rivals of Aether 2 on the screen. I didn't even notice.
Claren probably has the best voice acting in the game.
So,
Who's better?
Lox
is pretty
Zetterburn going.
That sounded like a thwomp.
Yeah. that's dead. There you go. My wife and I watched Morbius today for the first time because I had to know the memes, and now we can't. My wife and I can't stop yelling "It's Morbid time" at each other.
Only a few years late.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I feel when I watch this game.
How do you feel about, like, because Clarin is clearly much better in Rivals 2 than Rivals 1.
Yeah. Hot take. I thought Clarin was bottom 3 in Rivals 1. It's possible that she's
Oh my gosh.
It's actually possible that she's bottom 3 in this game, but that means less because there's only 2 characters, and I don't actually think she's bottom.
Yeah, I think she's way better than she used to be. Like, even with the, like, buff of early game meta and stuff, I still think she can just swing at you now and kind of not worry about it.
Yeah, and the thing is, we were talking about this earlier. Early game, you're still kind of figuring out combo routes as you kind of come up with the first draft of the combo route. You test it, you find out that there's counterplay. Okay, I need to refine this now. With Clarin, I think that...
Oh, no.
Later. I think that labbing out those combo routes are easier because you have so much time off the tipper, and once they're in the middle of that combo, I do think that there's less counterplay just because of the tipper stun. It's like, you kind of... It takes the reacting out of it, and you can focus on really, like, what is my follow-up? What do I need to be ready for?
And then there's the other kind of big thing after that.
Oh!
No!
Yoinked!
All right, first game to Hayes.
Jaeger's crying. He can't grab the ledge.
That's a wrap.
There's also the other thing where it's like, with no Drift DI, Clarin's combos gets even easier now.
Yes.
Drift DI, my beloved.
Am I allowed to complain that Maple can do like the shield turnaround grab thing and just momentarily for no reason she becomes Hurricane? When she's, you know, if you watch Hayes grab the ledge, they'll run, turn around, shield, and then just slide
everyone
down.
can do that.
No, not like they can, but it's different because Maple slides like she's on a freaking skateboard, and my character just stops.
I don't know. Maybe it's just, I play Locks and slide pretty far, so maybe I'm just like,
Why is he gonna slide far?
because he's floating.
This game sucks. I'm never coming back.
Oh,
Oh!
my gosh.
Later.
Like now just think about, you know how Organ can do the annoying turnaround up smash slide across the whole stage thing? Lux can kind of do that too. Yeah. You slide a decent amount when you're doing up smash, so you can just charge up smash, turn around.
Dude, Locks is the worst thing to happen to this game other than the 8 characters that aren't forced.
I think Force Bird is like almost the same from the first game. I feel like he's in the same spot as the first game too. He's pretty good.
Like power-wise,
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty accurate.
And Cake's out here winning with Force Bird still.
I think that I cursed Hayes because I think that I was very easy to whiff punish, and
Gengar's so hard.
not easy
Yeah.
to whiff punish, and I was not a good warm-up for this.
I feel like when we were talking about that, we're like, right now since you haven't played the game much, like your punish game's not really good. Gengar's punish game is very good.
Yes.
So
Gengar's very calculated with the follow-ups. Oh, that just kills.
and like if you're Hayes, that can also be kind of tilting. Because you're just stunned forever and so you can't get out. And there's no drift DI either, so you're actually just truly dead. So I was like, wow, stupid baby character gets to do stupid baby things. Like in the moment, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, it does feel like Claren's execution in this game is significantly easier than in Rivals 1. I think mainly because of the drift DI. That's just me.
There's some characters that just got such a huge buff for no drift DI. Raster. Oh my gosh, dealing with Raster with no drift DI is like, you just die.
Nice. Yeah. Maple hydroplanes.
Maple does slide pretty far, I never even noticed. There's the up air train. Oh, they stopped up airing. Damn.
Yeah. Gengar's time of possession is just so much higher. It feels like the combos last longer.
You won't get in my way.
He's doing a little bit on the edge guard just with the ledge stealing and whatnot, but it's hard.
Also, we have Gurf in chat. He says he miss you. Now you have a chance to say something to Gurf because you missed his going away party.
That is true. I think that what I would like to say to Gurf in this moment is that Corvallis is the party capital of Oregon. And if Gurf really wanted to have a banging party featuring Ty the Guy, Gurf would come to Corvallis.
Kicking you out commentary.
No, I miss having him here. I momentarily forgot that he had moved, and I came in.
Get sad all over again.
I know, I came in, I was kind of like, okay, there's only one tall blonde guy here, and he's not out. It's the end of an era. It could have been another 7 years of me and Gurf still never being in bracket.
I don't know how it was always me playing Gurf over and over, and you just didn't play them. It's kind of like the same situation Rufon and I get in, because we always end up playing the same people. I'm like, it's the curse of being in the middle of the bracket. And Rufon's reply was just, I need to either be significantly better or significantly worse.
I want commentary.
Ty really having a call on commentary.
I'm sitting in here. We're going to be done real soon. I can't wait to see you. Alright. Love you. Bye.
He gets married and now he hates us and doesn't care about anything else. Thinks he's so important.
Checkmate virgins. I receive phone calls during bridge finals that I'm not in. I think that this is a good stage pick for Hayes. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, no, it is. That's what I've been telling Gengar. I'm surprised Gengar didn't ban it, because I was telling Gengar as I was watching Hayes, like, any flat, big stage with platforms is a maple stage.
And I think also the space affords Maple the opportunity to back up.
To run away. Yes.
Yeah, both of these characters I think are pretty effective at taking space, but Gengar is really good at kind of going between, I'm going to cover options, I'm going to wall, and I'm going to play.
Oh.
Lives! And playing evasively. So just being able to have more time to figure that out, I think is going to help.
If Hayes died there, that would have been the best trade that you have ever seen. Dying at 20 and they're like 150 something.
Okay, tell me what you think of this opinion. I think that the better player always wins on this stage.
No.
You don't think so?
No. I feel like this stage is a huge matchup stage. Yeah. This stage is like one of Claren's worst stages in the game, if not the worst.
That's fair.
Like, there's so many characters that, well, not so many, but there's a few characters that really can't do anything. They're going to play super passively on the stage. Like, think of if the better character is a Lox on the stage and you're just going to, like, projectile camp and plat camp, like, have fun.
But if they were really the better player, they would win.
It's just how much better do you got to be?
That's not correct.
It's like what Rufon was saying. It's like when somebody wins and there's like 45 whatever matchup. See, 45%. Like, okay, first off, humans can't be put through a math equation. Humans are unpredictable. Secondly, 45% happens all the time.
Hayes on their last stock, potentially, of the tournament. I think one more thing I'll throw in. Hayes was really good at crowd canceling and a bunch of my stuff, and Claren kind of just doesn't really have to play that game if she doesn't tipper. So
Are we really too wide?
I believe so. I believe Gengar has won 2 games. I could be wrong.
We're just gonna sit here as a podcast, not paying attention. Where we don't talk about the game we're commentating.
The gameplay is mediocre, and the commentary is even worse. Oh, later!
Missed the tech. Okay, so it's not undoable, especially on this stage. Maple beans. Oh god. Yeah. There was not a whole lot you could have done about it.
Oh, I was wrong. That was not the
Okay,
last
I was
stock.
gonna say I saw it as a good game.
Was that just game 2 or did Hayes win a game?
I thought Hayes won a game. Are we both done?
I believe you.
I
They're
don't.
continuing to play, and I think that if there was a winner, they would have looked at all $55 on the table and said, I'm going to take that and not risk it. We're going back.
There's, what, 90 on the day? There's 105.
I have 90 because I have the other 15.
Yeah.
105.
I thought it was 10 for some reason. My mind went to 10 being the entry.
That would be insane.
You got exactly your entry.
No,
back.
no one would want to play your tournaments. Yeah.
Yeah, going back to the stage, I think this is the right pick. This is a very good Maple stage, and B, Clarence' worst stage in my opinion.
If Ganger wins this tournament, I'm just gonna say that I was right about the whole better player wins here thing. Ironically, I don't think that I don't think that the scraps are benefiting Hayes.
No.
I think of Maple as being more of a scrappy character and kind of better in that setting, but Ganger's out of shield game is very good between back air and nair out of shield right there. And he's very proficient at getting the tipper too. So like that's such a reversal to go from I'm in shield to you're now in tipper.
I want to see Hayes doing something differently on shield, because they kind of have just left themselves open to get hit by that back air to begin with. Like, I would like to see way more grabs. And it's not even like, because raw grabs, I don't think raw grabs are going to work. Like, Ganger is good at avoiding general grabs, like that's the obvious thing you want to do. But like, Hayes has been getting a lot of like jab and then
Idiot check! Sorry.
Hayes has been getting a lot of like jab and then like another hit into then you get back instead of like a jab or down tilt shield grab or something like that.
And it's not like what we're watching represents like the peak of like, top rivals, but the fact that Hayes got hit by that so many times, you want to pay attention to that and make the adjustment.
Ooh, that was good. Yep. It's so crazy how far Clarence goes horizontally now out of up B. They needed it, but like, yeah. Okay, both hits will get up. I love that noise. It's so loud for such a weak hit. Oh, okay, they just died.
Yeah,
they would have survived.
You need to keep holding into the corner, but I think that Hayes probably held in just for a little bit before.
They probably stopped DIing entirely.
Well, I think that Hayes was trying to kind of make it back in the middle, so thinking that they were out of hits time. I die that way fairly frequently.
I just always try to go off stage.
Okay, but this time for real, Hayes on their tournament stock potentially.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as last game. Like almost the exact percent of the exact stocks. It's kind of getting farther and farther away. I think one more up air up there.
Those $55 are starting to smell pretty good right about now.
We could see a grab special pummel turnaround F smash. Ganger loves that as their kill confirm.
Yeah, and they haven't been super aggressive on the pummels, so it's certainly possible.
Oh no!
That might be it. Yeah,
that's
it.
unfortunate.
Not the way you want to see your tournament end, either as the winner or the loser, but I think that did not alter the expected end result too much. So, congratulations to Ganger. 55 smackaroons in his pocket for doing nothing but pressing A with the sword cat. He's getting $35.
All right, we're going back to this slander. All they did is just mash the A button to get 50%.
And fan favorite, Ty the Guy, getting 15 for his troubles.
That was 3-1, right?
Doesn't even cover the gas. I believe so.
I'll ask him to make sure. But, hey, there's been our monthly. This has been a good monthly. 20-something people. Good amount of people.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That was great.
So it's been fun, but we'll see you guys next month. I think probably the first weekend of next month, and then there's going to also be Core Value, so we'll have 2 events next month.
Yeah, and I'll see you all sometime in the summer when I get off my couch in Core Value.
You stop dodging us. Later, guys.